First location of the day, and we got other ones coming in here too. A lot colder tonight. Look at the cows. Same location. Coyote number 4 out of this nice area right down here. Nice brushy center pivot zone. Calves over next door. I got another set further on down. So let's go ahead, get this coyote put down and rebuild this set. Awesome. Way to start the day. First location of my checks. All right, trappers. That's had a very nice catch. It's cold enough. I went ahead and opened up that coyote before I did my remake today. Find out which way is my set. There we go. No, it's 20 degrees. Actually a little cooler than that right now, but just that had that windstorm that affected so many of you in Tennessee and Southern Illinois, St. Louis area, the Amazon. That poor family, little girls that died, is just terrible. But it brought cool weather with it. I better knock that down a little bit. There we go. Bigger has its advantages. And now the coyotes are in here, they're making it even bigger yet. I'm already down that far, and I'm just cleaning it out. And it's getting a little bit longer. Again, coyotes are, as they get caught, they're tearing it up a little more. And with that comes, there's my wool right there. A little more wool with food. There we go. With that, you get a showier set. I intentionally kind of knocked that down because we're going to pull some of this dirt around. We're going to build this backside up a little bit. All right. Getting pretty close. If you got warm weather and coyotes are avoiding your dirt hole sets, kind of fear not, because coyotes have a tendency to not want to go for a tainted bait when it's warm out. They're getting all they need to survive. My own O'Gorman Dorn-Denning dogs, they don't eat much. They don't eat much when it's warm and all that. But you give a night light tonight, they're gonna eat everything you give them quickly. Well, I think that's what happens with coyotes. They get hungrier. The colder it gets, the more caloric needs the animal has. Same as these cows behind us. The colder it is, the more demands the body has. Let me tighten that up just a click. Ain't bad, right there. All right. Clean out my night latch too. There we go. Yep. There we go. All right. Got it. Got that. Get myself a pen cover. This is showy. I mean, this size of a badger hole now. It goes from from being an RJ set to really more of a badger hole type set. The more you catch, the bigger they get. Subsequently, the showier they get. That was a nice female coyote. And I tell you, I'll go ahead and move the camera. Maybe you can see. I'll let you look down in here because it's pretty good. Put the camera right there. If we can see this, see it's starting to shadow. Makes it tough, but yeah, I don't know if you can see anything or not. But anyway, we made an attempt. I'm gonna go ahead here and find my pan, and I'm gonna pack in around the sides. Pretty good shape. Now again, where I'm at, I want that little biscuit. And I'm gonna push some of this dirt to kind of, these tailings, to kind of do a little guiding right there on my pan. That's where I want them, is right there. And I'm gonna take the stuff from down here, I'm gonna pile up right there on my spring lever. If you're frozen, you can't do this. If you have wet soil, you can't put this much dirt on. But if you've got ideal conditions in the fall, or in this, fall, you can do it. Now I'm intentionally making a silver dollar there. And I'm actually going to push a little dirt right here on my ramp. I know it's kind of drifting in, but I'm making one soft spot. I got quite a bit of dirt on it, but you know, a 4-coil trap, it's going to power right on through that. There we go. It's not that packed. Now I'm just going to put a little dust. There's that is. Now where do I not want them to step? Take some of these broken sticks here. I don't want them on my dead side. So let's cover that side up. Here's a couple pieces of broken straw, or I guess broken weed. And I don't want them over here either, but I'm going to go a little farther back on that side to kind of prevent them from taking that route. And I always like to put one kind of at an angle right over the top of my stepping deal, just to say, hey, you need to step a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of putting a stone or whatever here, because I really got to say there that they roll. Stones roll, clods roll. So if you don't want them to step here, poke in just a little straw, a little weed, what have you. Let's go ahead and grab my bag and let's get this thing rebaited. Again, Flint Hills Red Fox paste bait. And a nice gob of it. How much bait have I used this year? I just started my second gallon. Let's take, and we are now December the 18th, something like that. Let's go ahead and put that older wool in there, but it's still going to serve the purpose. And as usual, I want to go ahead and take a little Oklahoma Suicide, and I'm going to smear, and I'm still on my first pint. I'm getting close, but want to use about a half a teaspoon when you go to use it. And smear it low. There you go. Smear it on the side, because it creates that digging reaction we're looking for. Set is complete. Looks good. Got a little plastic to pick up, but other than that, I think we're in pretty good shape. So great location, and we have got our buddies with us here. All right.